he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he fouls this one off. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's Steve Pearce now. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Throw in the dirt, but a good. Now at the plate, Charlie Culberson. He'll get things. Paul Hamels enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him.
Now pitching.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
2 balls and a strike now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Matt Adams now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Matt Adams.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly up the first base line. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Ready now, Daniel Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Popped high in the air. Shaw is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Stepping in, Chris Young. third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Drives it out to deep right center field. Granderson going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double. Now in the box, Jason Hayward. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Gordon on the move, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Salvador Perez.
From the stretch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by Adams, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Chris Iannetta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the pitch.
Iannetta.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Standing in, number 43. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 43.
Keon Broxton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Digging in, D. Gordon, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. It was a walk in his last trip. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. To third. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Mike Montgomery has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate, Paul Hamels, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering.
Pitcher, Cole
He's going to grab a back now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Number 18.
No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Granderson is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Somebody needs to go rattle a cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped toward the second baseman. Culberson scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. It is Curtis Granderson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Strop is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And his guys needed to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. Seth Lugo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. 0-1, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Here's another 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Steve Pearce, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Culberson shading to his right. 2 down. Here's Daniel Murphy now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Inciarte is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top